Hey guys, welcome back to Strees Biosimplified. Today we are going to practice some important questions from chapter Reproductive Health. Here we have a set of 10 questions today. Okay, let's get started. Let's see our first question. Tubectomy is a method of sterilization in which option A, small part of the fallopian tube is removed or tied up, option B, ovaries are removed surgically, option C, small part of vas deferens is removed or tied up, option D, uterus is removed surgically. Tubectomy sterilization provides a permanent and sure birth control. It is called vasectomy in man and tubectomy in women. It involves the removal of a short segment of each vasa deferens in males or fallopian tube in female. Hence, option A is the right answer for this question. Okay, next one. Aminosynthesis is a process to option A determine any disease in heart, option B determine any hereditary disease in the embryo, option C know about the disease of the brain, option D all of the above. Aminosynthesis is a medical procedure used in prenatal diagnosis of chromosomal abnormalities and female infections and also for sex determination, in which a small amount of amniotic fluid which contains fetal tissues is sampled from the amniotic sac surrounding a developing fetus, and then the fetal DNA is examined for genetic abnormalities. The most common genetic disorder in the embryo is Down syndrome. So option B is the right answer for this question. Okay, next one. Test tube baby is one who, option A, is born out of artificial insemination, option B, has undergone development in a test tube, option C, is born out of the technique in vitro, option D, has been developed without fertilization. In vitro fertilization, that is IVF, is a process by which an egg is fertilized by sperm outside the body in vitro. The process involves monitoring and stimulating a woman's ovulatory process, removing ovum or ova, that is egg or eggs, from the woman's ovaries and letting sperm fertilize them in a liquid in a laboratory. The fertilized egg zygote is cultured in a growth medium and then implanted in the same or another woman's uterus with the intention of establishing a successful pregnancy. Hence, option C is the right answer for this question. Okay, next one. Medical termination of pregnancy (MTP) is considered safe up to how many weeks of pregnancy? Option A 8 weeks, option B 12 weeks, option C 18 weeks, option D 6 weeks. Intentional or voluntary termination of pregnancy before full term is called medical termination of pregnancy (MTP) or induced abortion. MTPs are considered relatively safe during the first trimester, that is up to 12 weeks of pregnancy. Second trimester abortions are much riskier. Thus option B 12 weeks is the right answer. Okay, next question. Which one of the following is the most widely accepted method of contraception in India at present? Option A cervical caps, option B tubectomy, option C diaphragms, option D IUDs. An effective and popular method of contraception is the use of intrauterine devices, IUDs. These devices are inserted by the doctors or expert nurses in the uterus through the vagina. These intrauterine devices are presently available as the non-medicated IUDs, example lips loop, copper releasing IUDs, example copper T, copper 7, multiload 375, and the hormone releasing IUDs. IUDs increases phagocytosis of sperms within the uterus, and the copper ions released suppresses sperm motility and the fertilizing capacity of sperms. The hormone releasing IUDs in addition make the uterus unsuitable for implantation and the cervix hostile to the sperms. IUDs are ideal contraceptives for the females who want to delay pregnancy and or space children. It is one of the most widely accepted method of contraception in India. Thus, the correct answer is option D, intrauterine devices. Next one. Which of the following is a hormone releasing intrauterine device? Option A, Multilode 375. Option B, LNG20. Option C, cervical cap. Option D, Vault. LNG20 is a T-shaped hormone releasing IUD. It increases the hormone levonorgestrel. It is the most effective method of birth control. The device is placed in the uterus and lasts for about 3 to 5 years. Hence option B, LNG20 is the right answer. Okay, next question. In a population, unrestricted reproductive capacity is called option A, biotic potential. Option B, fertility. Option C, carrying capacity. Option D, birth rate. Biotic potential is defined as the physiological capacity of organisms to produce their offspring under natural conditions. It is also called reproductive potential. In nature, the biotic potential of organisms is enormous, but all the organisms do not survive due to lack of food and space. There are also a number of diseases and predatory organisms that feed upon other organisms. The carrying capacity is the maximum number of individuals which the environment can support or sustain. Birth rate is the number of offsprings produced per female per unit time. Fertility rate is the number of live births occurring in a year per 1000 women of childbearing age, usually 15 to 44 years of age. And the right answer is option A, biotic potential. Okay, next one. Human population growth in India, option A, tends to follow a sigmoid curve as in case of many other animal species. Option B, tends to reach zero population growth as in case of some animal species. Option C, can be reduced by permitting natural calamities and enforcing birth control measures. Option D, can be regulated by following the national program of family planning. Hence option D is the right answer. Okay, next one. Which of the following cannot be detected in a developing fetus by amniocentesis? Option A, Klinefelter syndrome. Option B, sex of the fetus. Option C, Down syndrome. Option D, jaundice. Amniocentesis includes extraction of amniotic fluid by the insertion of needle through the abdomen into the uterus and amniotic sac during 14 to 16 week old pregnancy. Amniotic fluid contains amniotic membrane cells and fetus skin cells, which are then cultured to detect any chromosomal anomaly in the fetus by analyzing chromosomal aberrations or defects, and also for disclosing the sex of the fetus. DNA from amniotic fluid can be used to create DNA profile of the fetus by DNA fingerprinting, and its matching with the suspected father can also solve the paternity issue. The presence of one or more extra copy of X chromosome in males causes Klinefelter syndrome. Being a genetic disorder, it can be detected by amniocentesis. Jaundice is metabolic disorder and cannot be detected using amniocentesis. Therefore, option D, jaundice is the right answer for this question. Okay, next one. Assisted reproductive technology, that is IVF, involves transfer of option A, ovum into the fallopian tube. Option B, zygote into the fallopian tube. Option C, zygote into the uterus. Option D, embryo with 16 blastomeres into the fallopian tube. In vitro fertilization is a method in which fertilization of male gamete, spermatozoa, and the female gamete, ovum, outside the body is almost similar conditions as that in the body, followed by zygote or embryo transfer. The zygote or early embryo up to 8 blastomere stage then transfer to fallopian tube called zygote intrafallopian transfer of ZIFT, that is ZIFT. Hence option B, zygote into the fallopian tube, is the right answer for this question. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you guys learned something. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye. Stay tuned.